What's up guys, how are you today? Today we are going to do a bob haircut with the beautiful model here, Cody. So we'll do it step by step. So let's go and see what's gonna happen. So here we go guys, today we are going to do a nice bob, slightly angled, full of textures and many different techniques. I'm going to use the carving comb and I'm going to use the shear. So many different techniques for you guys to learn. It's gonna be fun. And as I said, Cody, her hair is fine, the density is medium, so that's why I'm going to start with a carving comb, the blade, and give it lots of wispy ends and lots of texture, because this is what I'm looking for. I want fullness. So I just section the hair, 4 sections, very simple, and I start from the center with 45 angle, as you see. And here I'm using the carving comb. I'm not elevating very high because I don't want the hair to be very short. If I elevate so much, what's gonna happen, the hair gonna be shorter and I'm gonna lose lots of weight, and I don't want that. So as you see, I'm taking my section straight out of the head. I'm not over directing, I'm not pushing anything to the center. No, just I'm taking my section straight out, and 45 angle elevation. And here we go, as you see, and I'm going down, slightly down. So here from the occipital bone lower, I'm using the carving comb, and from the occipital bone higher, I'm going to switch to the shear. As you see guys, now I switch to the shear. Why? Because now I want more control on my building my shape. So now I switch to the shear, and what I'm doing, as you see, I'm doing point cutting technique because I want the end to be wispy and fun, and it's gonna give fullness when we style it. I don't want blunt, so that's why I'm doing the point cutting technique. And be careful if you're using very sharp shear like I'm doing. Be careful not to cut your finger, because it's gonna be, sometimes can be dangerous if you don't know how to do point cutting technique properly. So as you see, I'm still I'm checking here the balance, making sure everything's balanced. There is no side longer than the other. And I was cutting, if you notice, I was cutting vertically. Now I'm going to start cutting horizontally. Why? Because now I'm building the shape. I want weight, so I want to create weight right now. So if I'm keeping go all the way vertically, I'm gonna remove so much weight. And as I said, her hair is fine, medium density, so I don't want to remove so much weight. So I keep my elevation low. As you see, I slightly elevate a little bit just to give the edges softness, but I don't elevate so much because I don't want to lose too much length. And as you see, I don't over direct to the center or anything, just straight out. You always check your balance to make sure everything's fine before you move to the next step, because you don't want to finish the whole haircut and then you find out you have one side longer than the other, and then you have to go and fix it back, and it's gonna take you forever. So here it's very important when you cut somebody's hair, people, stylists, always ask your client and make sure what they want, and you do what they want, not what do you want, because you don't want, probably you want your clients to leave happy. So here Cody, she said she wants slightly angled, but she doesn't want it like very dramatic feel. So she doesn't want it very long in the front, but she wants it a little bit long but not too much. So as you see, I'm taking her side section and I'm taking diagonal, if you noticed, and I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it exactly above the shoulder. So taking everything's back toward me, and I'm cutting it above the shoulders. I don't want it after the shoulder, because the head gonna be very heavy in the front around the face, and I don't want that. So here I'm taking the section I cut it, and the section I want to cut, I bring them to the center under her chin, and then I cut, and this is how I determine my length, so I don't cut to one side longer than the other. Every hairstyle is doing it in different ways. This is how I decided to do it today. So now I do the same things on the other side. I'm taking diagonal sections, over direct them back to me above the shoulder, and I cut them there, and I keep my elevation very low, just slightly, yeah, I leave it a little bit just to give soft edges, and I'm still using the same things, the point cutting technique, and I don't want to cut any blunt. So after I finish, now I added the mousse to the hair. It has a medium hold and gives it softness and shine, and it's very good for styling. And now I'm going to dry the hair 100%, so you have to make sure there is no moisture left in the hair, because after that I'm gonna do flat iron, and for sure I don't want any moisture in the hair. So when you finish your blowout, here I'm spraying heat protection. I spray before and after, like sometimes I spray even when the hair wet and I do blowout. Now I'm going to do flat iron, I spray again, and I added some products for the face frame, for the frizz, so I don't want to see those baby hair shows up around the face. As you see here, I'm doing flat iron, and always guys, when you do flat iron, make sure to take small section, and you start from the roots as much as you can, go tight to the roots, because you don't want to leave this crest on the roots. So make sure your flat iron is perfect, because here you're gonna do the dry cut, and if your flat iron not good, you cannot just get the best shape. So make sure you do the good flat iron. And here I'm just start doing my dry cut. I'm making sure my parameter is perfect, is balanced. And what I'm gonna do, I start from the nape, because for sure you don't want to leave the nape like this, you have to clean it. And this is my best part. I really love dry cut, because here when you put your love, your talent, the details, and here where the haircut's gonna pop up. So make sure guys, your dry cut to be just precise as much as possible, because in my opinion, this is the haircut, a dry cut, not the wet. So as you see, I'm balancing the perimeter first, and after that start doing point cutting technique. I don't want to go too deep, like here now I'm doing point cutting, but I'm not going too deep. I'm just softening the edge, because I don't want to remove so much weight. And I always say, learn from everybody and always leave your own touch. Like, learn from everybody, but always use your own style. Like, you know, don't copy paste. So this is all I can tell you guys. And here going to do her bang. So her bang, as you see, it's short already, so what I'm doing is this slicing technique, just to give it more wispy and this piecey feel. And that's it. Just make sure everything's perfect. And I am obsessed about details. I like everything to look amazing. So here I sprayed her hair. I did curl and iron. I didn't want to show it on the video, because I don't want the video to be very long. And now you're gonna see after that the straight look too. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and thumbs up and show me your love. And I see you the next week in a new video, a new idea. And ciao for now.